in y'all's opinion, since we kind of talked about the transactional, and Troi, you can answer first. Do you believe? Well, I'll say our input. Do you believe that men benefit less than women in a marriage?
Oh,
and let me be more specific. Mm-hmm. A good marriage.
Let's take it from men and women. Who benefits more?
Who benefits more?
Yeah.
Who do you think benefits more?
All in all, marriage is not about who benefits the most.
Wrong.
For either person, y'all should be wanting the same motherfucking benefit.
Well, I mean, that's the answer. I mean, that's the answer.
It should be good for both of them.
Well, that's the answer. Well, see, that's the thing. That's the answer I was looking for. I didn't know if you were going to say something specific.
I mean, shit, it's pros and cons. There's pros and cons for everybody. Like, damn, it's my turn to go pick up the kids from soccer, but the game is on. But I told my wife I was going to go pick the kids up from soccer.
But baby, it's the Steelers.
No, sacrifice. Or fuck.
The Steelers is crazy.
Babe, the playoffs. It's like,
he just kicked off.
My kickoff. My parlays don't make me go.
You know I'm trying to run it up. You know my parlay about to hit. I know I'm trying to run it up for the family.
But I agree. I agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, shit, like, it's when you looking at it like that, then you're really looking at it for yourself. You're thinking about what is going to play out best for you, and at the point where you're at marriage, there is no what's going to be better for me kind of mindset. At this point, you're like, all right, how am I going to make sure that my household is stable? I'm going to make sure my kids are set up to do what they need to do to be good, striving adults.
Beautiful answer. Anyone else want to comment?
All right, not the commercial answer.
I'm dead.
I think the only time someone actually benefits more out of a marriage is like one of the parties was like fucked up before you guys got together. That's the only time. You know, like those Tyler Perry shits. There's that one person that got their stuff together, and then there's the one that
Tyler Perry just got out of prison.
If it's not like that, then yeah, it's exactly what Troi said. It's like you mutually benefit.
If you like put the dark black guy in there and make him the mean guy, and bring in the light skin.
And I still hate that nigga to this day.
Are you talking about
I can't stand that.
Diary of a Mad Black Woman or the other one?
The Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
She said Charles. You know what I'm saying?
But he was dead frying her like, man, you can't do nothing right.
He said, you need to
go. Why you're here.
I was like, this nigga.
And I've never been ever around any nigga or in a relationship where a nigga be like that. So when they be like, niggas just be abusive and smacking niggas all the time and punching bitches, I'd be like, where? And then Tyler Perry put out shit like that.
Have you ever seen
you are a sick nigga.
Like, have you ever seen a nigga take off on a female like on his girl? Bro,
I did at Walmart one time. I had to interject myself in the situation. It was not.
The man started beating her on the bed, literally on top of her, slugging her shit.
Bro, Dr. Dre was like that, bro.
Yes.
And that one little Michelet, bro. They literally shut. Dr. Dre was like trying to. He was like, you ain't had nothing to say, bro, because he knew that was him, bro. Like
he said, yeah, I be dog walking her.
They do.
I putting her through the headboard.
I beat her ass all the time.
I be DDTing her off the mattress.
No, they even make fun of that on the Boondocks with what you were saying. He was like, I'm dark skinned and bald. Therefore, I hate you and I hate Jesus. I was like, bro, what is going on?
I've been doing the Batista bomb on her every time.
Never met a man so wonderful and light skinned. I was like, what are we doing, bro? Now, the Boondocks be telling the truth about that Tyler Perry stuff, bro. That's why Tyler Perry got pissed off.
619, you know.
Remember when Tyler Perry reacted to that though? He was like, "That's not me, bro."
He tried to sue him over.
He tried to sue the Boondocks for the Winston Duke episode or whatever. That was hilarious.
Tyler Perry.
Yeah, it was. So basically, there was like a character in the show called Winston Duke who was essentially Tyler Perry or whatever, and he was like, so they're like making fun of the play or whatever, and he was like, "There's always a mad black guy." He's like, "I am dark skinned and bald, therefore I hate Jesus and I hate women or whatever." And then they always make the good man a light skinned man. Right. Crazy word.
That's why I said you're a sick nigga, slug.
Nah, he really you do be pushing stereotypes, all the wrong.
Or what's that one dude that was with that 18-year-old, or she just turned 18 or 19 or something, and he be whooping her ass too.
Boston Richie.
Yes.
Boston Richie.
Snatched the phone out of her hand, was pushing up on her. His friends had to come in between, like, hey, you ever have to have if a nigga have to come in between you and you, man, no,
that's a whole ass nigga.
Nah, because you gotta put your hands on a woman slow.
Yeah, absolutely,
really straight. I don't understand that, bro.
But yeah,
it's insane.
let them be free.
Right.
But
Troi,
let them be free. They want to be free, let them be free.
Right. Please, let them go.
Free him straight to Jesus.
Right.
Free you to the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Yes.
And Troi, to follow up on your original answer, and Brendan, your answer, I think the benefit should be for both parties because, men follows God, woman follows a man. That's how it's supposed to be. Like
they follow the God in your man.
Like a godly man. Yeah. I think a lot of people. Another thing about marriage, like we can touch on a little bit, like roles and stuff. Like I won't get too deep in it, but I feel like a word that scares a lot of, I'll say women specifically. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Like submit. And I mean that and I don't mean submission like, bitch, do what I say. I mean like submit like in the sense of you have a leader of a man that you're willing to follow. Right. Like you trust his judgment enough to be like, okay, like
I'm not gonna
this is a godly man. This is a godly man. He has God's plan on his mind. So I'm gonna follow him because I know I'm following God in that way.
And he's gonna respect you enough.
And he's gonna respect you because
he wants your opinion too. Like it's not always gonna be, baby, I'm doing this. It's like, all right, I'm thinking about doing this. What you think?
Right. Yeah.
Wise counsel.
Wise counsel. Niggas be expecting submission without shit going on. Like you gotta understand. Like you gotta have some shit. What are you talking about?
Right.
Oh man, shit, bro. Shit in Section 8 niggas. Shit, bro. She should do this and that, bro. What do you got going on?
You got no emotion. Talk about what a bitch need to do for you, nigga. What do you need to do for you, nigga?
You can't even drive and pick up the groceries. She can cook for you.
Talk about she better do X, Y, Z. Nigga, do you have a job? Do you have a job?
That shit be dumb, bro.
Do you have a steady income? Do you have a paycheck coming on Friday?
And also to our viewers that might not be religious in a sense, like just take from it like it's also just a partnership thing,
right?
On a base level, because we bring up God a lot because we all follow him and whatnot. But for our viewers that might not be, it's a partnership at the end of the day. Just take that from it, like it's a foundation that you guys both have to put energy and effort in.
And it's a mutual benefit. Like
equally yoked.
Like you have to be equally yoked. And Troi said it again earlier. Troi said something earlier, but it should be a mutual benefit. Like it shouldn't be more or less. It should be equal in the sense of not necessarily the same things, but like the value of what you bring should be equal though. It doesn't have to be like all about money. It doesn't have to be all about this, that, and the third, but the communication, the time has to be put into it for you both to feel the benefit of the marriage, and you have to work on it. It's not something all right, babe, we're married. All right, cool. Yeah. No, you got to work on it continuously so it can grow. Cool, we finally got married. Nice wedding, huh? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, it's stupid.
But make sure you got your shit together though before you get into that marriage.
And that leads to one of my
because trust me, you're probably not gonna get married if you don't got your shit together.
Right.
Keon, how much time do we have, bro?
Y'all had like almost an hour.
Almost an hour? Okay, cool.
That's really good.
So I'll ask a few more questions. So, what do y'all think about what?
Keon was saying something, but Greg said something.
I was saying, it's on the man to understand what y'all was talking about. Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure, absolutely.
You gotta take that responsibility as a leader and understand, like, I'm responsible for where we.
Yeah. Oh yeah. A man with no plan is a scrub.
That's what I was gonna say. A marriage is not a partnership. That's slow. To make it work is a partnership. But the marriage isn't a partnership because the man takes the lead. And as you're supposed to protect your family, meaning you're going to head it in finances, you're going to head it in protection, and you're going to head it in whatever direction you lead your family into. Like the Lord says, you can lead a man to hell or you can lead a man to heaven. Where are you going to lead your family?
Just because you're taking the lead doesn't mean there's no partnership, though.
That's what I said.
Because... I'm gonna take the lead in that, but I'm gonna still need my girl to back me up with the other.
Of course,
I mean
it's like,
but that would be backup, so you would be lead.
No, she would be second in command.
You just said
but there are a lot of married men that will openly say, like, I couldn't do this without my wife.
Yeah.
It's literally like
when an intruder comes in the house, though.
That's what part of it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Literally like girl shot with him when people came in the house.
Oh, that is.
It just depends on the girl.
She shot with him. But I'm saying, like, if you're going to confront confront them.
The girl's gonna look at you like, so what the fuck?
Nigga, get out the bed and go
So
fight.
I guess it depends when you
That's what I
define
said,
partnership
yeah.
as. Because I see it as like a king and queen. Obviously, the king
Right.
is above the queen, but the queen is like right there. It's like 1A, 1B, not 1A and fucking C. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like,
not king and
depends.
peasants,
It's not
yeah.
like king and jester. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the king and queen, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
President and vice president. When
Yeah,
the president
tight,
not
you know
there,
what I'm saying?
the vice president is the
Like
new
you
president.
said, like you said, second in
President,
command
vice, you know what I'm
type
saying?
shit.
Whatever, how you want to say it.
If I die, she right
she
there.
right
More of a
there.
right seat, left seat kind of thing. Like we both in the front seat.
If I shoot, she shoot. If I die, I'm playing.
If I not dying, I'ma shoot. She not dying.
She gonna be looking at every day. She's like,
If I die, she's dying too.
She said, I'm dying too.
Excuse me?
Kill your side.
if my wife be beside me, if you won't believe me, bro, kill her about it.
Do it right now. I'll kill myself. Like,
What did you say, Keon?
Take a chill pill.
I was saying, because you said president and vice president, but that's not really a partnership. That's like,
That's what I said. It's not a partnership.
like the president, the vice president just do whatever the president says.
that is true. Yeah, that's true.
The vice president is only there for when the president is not there. So when the president, that's what I said. So when the president isn't doing the president, your wife is now the new president. So when you go to
I don't know.
work,
I feel like-
or when you go out there, you go out killing or hunting, what we were supposed to do back in traditional times. When the niggas out there hunting and bringing back shit
what I'm
and
saying?
killing
Killing
and
the
shit,
jackalopes and
the
you
mom
feel
is
me?
the president. I'm saying the mom is the president of the house. The mom is the new president. You're the head of the household. It's a partnership, as in y'all work together. But when it comes down to it, she follows her man, and when the man is not there, she's the new lead.
But even,
that's
then, I feel like the
another way
vice president still has its roles. It's just not.
It's just
Yeah.
not the
It's not-
leader.
You're
It's
not the president,
You're not the
right.
leader.
Or
Yeah.
no, it's not their responsibilities. They don't have a light on it. Yeah, that's. I
Yeah.
think that's.
Well, that's the
I think that's what also messed marriages up from I feel like women kind of got tired of their responsibilities in a traditional self getting put under the rug, so they started just kind of like But you know what I mean. A lot of them just started saying fuck you.
And Brandon, also on top of that,
for the work
and
that
then
they
I'll
do.
move on.
Which is I kind of agree in a sense because damn, imagine you did all this and that, you get no credit. You're gonna say fuck you at some point.
true.
Kind of hear what you're saying with the wanting it to be equal when you're talking about coming to the table equally.
Yeah.
And women do provide. They make your house a home. They make your family an actual like family, and they provide different things to you, as in being your doctor when you're sick, being your kid's doctor when they're sick, being their chef, being your maid, being they're a confidant, somebody to talk to, your therapist, things like that. They add all those things to the relationship. Nigga, you go to work and you make money and you bust down the trees and come back. Nigga, that's what you do. And she provides that.
Bust ass.
I'm saying, but y'all both, I'm saying both of what y'all do are equally as important. And niggas just be like, all you did was cook and clean. Nigga, that's important. Are you about to go cook and clean, nigga?
What
Are you about to go scrub
you do
the
today,
toilet, nigga?
Right.
No,
Especially if y'all both
she scrubbed the
working.
toilet because you out there working, nigga.
Right,
Now
right.
that's y'all's giving trade. You come back, the toilet's clean,
I
nigga.
think-
You made no money, nigga.
And I think
And I think
Yeah.
that's where guys in our generation did way better at than the people that became for us. We actually gave them credit for. We actually give them credit for doing.
and I will say
That is a lot. That's
and
a full-time
it
job.
is a lot. And
Nigga, kids, that shit never stops, nigga.
Facts.
That's even when you
They
get off
always
work.
gonna want something.
It's 24/7 around the clock.
That's
Hell,
why you see niggas leaving.
and
I gotta go to work. Wife gotta stay there.
right. And I think on
went to
top
go
of
get that milk. They ain't
Right,
come back.
right.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of them did not come back from getting the milk.
Let me go get the groceries real
He
quick.
said, hell no.
My facts.
My Newports, I gotta go get them real quick.
Get my kings.
Right,
Get my kings.
right. And I think on top of that, what you were saying, Brendan, I think more often than not, like men, like back then, at one point, a lot of men were like godly in the sense of they had a plan.
Yeah, more.
I think a lot of people started to get more into themselves and they following God's plan, and I think that's one of the things that kind of disrupted it. Like, because I'm a good, like it's kind of like Christians today. Like, not saying just making a religious thing, but like if you're a dude who like claims to have these good standards and whatever, and you appear to be like put together on the outside, but you treat your wife like trash, or you just don't respect her the way you should be, more and more people are gonna see that like based off how your marriage is. Like if your wife hates you, doesn't look at you or whatever, and you, well, I mean, I still got bread though. I'm still doing this though. Like you're still like you're not following God's command in the sense of like you have to love your wife like God loves you in the church, quote unquote. Yeah. So it's like you can't. I think a lot of dudes, like I was saying earlier about the whole submission thing, like if you're and men. Honestly, like, bruh, if y'all are not like following something, doesn't even have to be like our God, but your God, whatever. You need something to follow that grounds you morally. Jesus Christ, because you can't expect the woman that's independent, has all these things going on for herself to follow you if you don't got nothing to bring her into. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
What are you leading her?
Like you can't lead her into destruction because you look good or because you got bread. You got to lead her to somewhere where she'll feel comfortable and safe. And women, I feel like if it's a dude that is willing to give you the time of day and love you the way God loves him, then you should give this dude a chance, to be honest. Because that's another thing I've heard. Like, we can touch on another video, but I'll say this other question. What do y'all think about, like, weddings and stuff? Because I think more people are more excited about that compared to, the work in the marriage. And do y'all want a big or small wedding? And I'll
see this.
My wedding might be teen.
No, that's when it chimes in to get married for the wrong reasons, bro. Motherfuckers just want a big ass wedding. Like,
a cake. What's going on? We gotta have the ballroom dance.
I kind of understand both sides. Though.
I understand.
Because not so it's for you, the man, but it's for a celebration for y'all's love and what y'all have together, and that'll make your woman feel good. She likes to be celebrated and things like that. That's things that they like. So
why can't we blow that on the honeymoon?
But you can do, but I'm saying
we can go to fucking Mars.
We can go to Mars. We can go to
just don't splurge too hard.
We going to Venus, bro. You know what I'm saying? Our twin planet, bro. You know, we spend it on the rings, bro. Saturn, bro.
The wedding part is more for the. Let's just be real. The wedding part is more for the wife, right?
Right.
She wants to be celebrated. But as far as celebrating,
celebration, just in the spotlight, because the man isn't in the spotlight.
It's not just about her.
Who's paying for it?
Just about her.
Who's putting that bread on that?
I'm talking about you.
Like in all, like for the reason what it is for both of us. I'm talking about for like the superficial spotlight thing. Like at least for me, it's gonna be. I'm gonna just give my wife the spotlight. Like leave me alone. Let me say I do kiss her.
Who's paying for it?
The honeymoon part. Like the honeymoon.
Who's paying for it? Who's paying for it?
This man's insane.
Who's paying for it? You paying for it? I agree with everything you said.
Who's bank account is it coming out of?
I really think it's the parents' responsibility.
It should be.
Like I know my dad gonna come up off some money for my wedding.
It should be. The parents are supposed to pay for y'all's wedding.
I mean, to be fair, they do say the bride's dad is supposed to pay for it.
Exactly.
I mean this with the utmost respect. I'm not relying on that nigga to pay my shit. I'm not.
If we just trying to, I'm not gonna rely on him either. I'm not gonna rely on him either. But I was just saying, if you don't believe this dude, bro.
Oh, dead. I'm not relying on that nigga. You be like,
said we're getting married.
You're waiting tomorrow? No.
Give him the elbow that you're getting married tomorrow. You know what that means, Pops?
It's like AOG, we get married in a year. A year? No. How much wedding gonna cost? No.
You niggas are something.
Honestly, I agree with that. I agree with that. I think it just depends on what your partner wants, and like you got to talk about it. Like I think if you can budget for it, I'm not gonna lie. If it's coming out of y'all's pockets as like the couple,
that's fair.
The wedding gonna be small.
Yeah,
because I'm not blowing a bag on a one day.
Exactly.
We can save that for a crib, the build. We can save that on the honeymoon, like you were saying, a week, a one day. For a bunch of niggas?
Let's fly to
Uranus.
That's
more for the niggas to get
you don't even care about all these niggas anyway.
What if Grand Uncle Sean, bro? Yeah.
Leroy, that's you?
We only say it's more for y'all because the homies will be fine coming back to the crib, throwing back a couple beers in the basement.
Oh, for sure.
After the wedding. Y'all be like, I need the cake, I need the food, I need the dance, I need the dress.
My personal goal
comes on the honeymoon, bro. That's what they do.
I want
you know why.
Small wedding party. I want a destination wedding.
No, for real.
I want a destination wedding, but I want a small wedding party.
Hey, bro, you have to chill, bro.
I'm just saying, that's what I want.
We gotta keep it real. She said, we're going to Fiji.
Hold on.
We talking talked about everybody else's partner. Troy's partner out there like,
He said,
he opened up his wallet.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I'm talking about a small wedding party.
Is this enough to get us to Kunta Kana? You know what I'm saying? You're cooked. You're finished,
But
bro.
it's not a lot of people. I'm thinking about having a small reception somewhere beautiful
facts.
as fuck.
Okay.
Right.
And then when we get home, invite all the Negroes. Then everybody else can show up to
you know what I'm
that.
saying?
Okay,
Like,
if you had to guess how your wedding would go, just guess. Let's go one way around the room. How would you want it to be? If you
All right,
just
so boom, YNs. I'm playing.
all the shots you
With the shiesties, we playing Chief Keef and we drinking the lick.
and people,
Playing Keith G.
Me and my girl up on the stage right now getting groovy. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, we're skating.
and people in the comments. Hey, our audience,
I'm
say the
throwing that
same
money like
thing.
a
What
free
is your
throw.
ideal wedding?
Put it in the comments.
Yeah, put it in the comments.
All right, so
So yeah, let's go.
Me, small wedding party, no more than 10 people. Destination wedding somewhere beautiful as fuck, and then come home and have our reception. I don't know if that's gonna be before or after the honeymoon. The honeymoon gonna go in there sometime, but like I want to have something small and intimate with immediate family, and then come home and have a lit ass
the
reception.
Negroes.
Yes. Then invite all the
hoodlums.
Yeah, the hoodlums can arrive at the reception. Yes.
but this Troy party.
But I'm not gonna lie. Side note, I'm gonna be turned at the wedding. I'm not gonna. And then y'all,
He said I'm faded.
you know Leland. You know Leland.
Yeah, man.
That's me. That's gonna be y'all.
Right, no, you know
That's for the, I promise you.
He said,
Because then we can spend more.
right, bro. That was crack. No, that's funny. No, I was gonna say, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I don't even think about this kind of
Nah, I
thing.
don't either.
Like an actual
no
wedding, I
idea.
don't actually think about. I'll leave that to my girl. I'm
Yeah,
not doing that.
that's
I'll do
hard.
whatever you want to do as long as I don't have to pay for everything.
Yep, I'm showing up in the suit.
YNs, y'all don't want YNs guarding the door. You feel
Nah,
me?
my honeymoon's cool. Like somewhere tropical, you know what I'm saying? Sipping something out of a coconut, weather cool.
I don't got no
And then after it's done, I'm sipping out of her coconut.
We married, right, baby? Yeah.
That's why I
We
said,
said we
bro,
get
the
this
man's
about her
comes after the
coconut, for
He
wedding.
said,
bro.
Mrs. Bailey. It's time.
Where's the straw at? Oh, yeah. Where is the straw?
All right, Brandon, what about you?
That's crazy. He said, where's the straw?
He said,
I just remember like the kelp shake.
Hey, I wanted them kelp shakes.
Crazy, yeah.
he said, kelp shit.
He said it's just so,
Nasty as fuck, though.
just
Nah,
so.
but they had a way of
So
moving. They had all types of.
He said,
It's a kelp shake.
You know what I'm saying? But Brandon, what about your wedding?
Oh, I kind of, like I said, I kind of want to. I don't know. I kind of want a big wedding. I'm not gonna lie.
Brandy,
We getting turned, y'all. We
I'm
getting
I
turned,
was gonna
y'all.
say, like, but I'm
Chat.
definitely gonna have to say, like.
He said anything is
I'm gonna have
possible.
my.
Like, hey, DJ, play
I'm gonna have my
Electric
close
Slide.
friends.
We gonna vlog.
He said,
Close
get
friends and
down on
immediate
it. Yeah, exactly. You have the band and everything.
Mr. White, when you get here? When did you get here?
He's going. Brandon's uncle gonna be like, all right, man. You know, everyone be quiet. You know, I had a little something to drink. We gonna talk about. Brendan, boy, I love you, boy.
This is my nephew.
Turn the music, my nephew.
Let me see a few minutes. Let me see a few
He
minutes.
said,
Some songs of wisdom.
he said, man, he's like, just don't mess it up like I did, okay? All right, now turn the music up.
Just don't mess it up like I did.
Give me F. Give me F.
He's gonna be like,
They be warming that nigga up.
he said, let me warm up. Me.
Warming up. You ain't supposed to warm up at the mic.
But nah, big wedding, that's cool. That's cool. I'll
saying,
entertain.
the people
Right,
I'm closest
right.
to in the front, and then as distant as you get, you in the back.
YNs in the
So
back.
like you know how
Security,
you know how your
bro.
parents be like, invite so and so, and if I
Okay,
don't
so it's
know,
gonna
if I
go
don't know-
closest at the front, and then it's random.
That's it. Like, hey.
He said,
Or family, I'm
Right.
not as close to. Like, get in the
Yeah,
back.
like
you gonna, like, put
my
them in order,
my
write down
second
people's
cousin's
names?
wife, bro. You
No,
be in
for
the
real.
back.
Like, let me see the names. All
Put
right,
it in
back.
order. Put it in order. Be like, nah, y'all got first row, second
Second
row.
row. No, for real.
Man, I need to see your birth certificate. Who your mama and daddy again? Oh, okay.
You know I'm your great uncle son on your mama's side.
You know, Ebenezer.
There's no Ebenezer in our
Hopefully my girl has a lot of potential bridesmaids because I want a good amount of groomsmen.
Put me on, man. I'll take 5. I'm playing.
I'm dead.
I'll take 5.
It's gonna be great. Just repeatedly coming down.
He's gonna keep running around you.
All right, next.
I mean,
Walking down, he gonna be like,
Nigga just
next. He gonna be around back. Right. They're like, have a great back. Like, we gonna be looking around. This nigga comes 7 times out the
He's down there with it.
He like a handkerchief, though.
He like, you ready, baby? He gonna be drinking water with the. As he's walking down, some like squeeze the bottle of water, bro. That's funny. I'm purged in. Right. I'm dead. That's funny, but nah. I think.
Did everybody go?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but overall, Keon, how are we on time, bro?
He said, "Wrap it up to him."
No, we good.
He said, "Wrap it up then."
We can do a.
He said, "Wrap it up then."
No, we can do a part 2. There's a lot.
He said, "What?"
But overall,
I'm sorry, what? Wrap it up.
Them niggas was not playing with him. They was not playing with
He
him.
said, yeah, so wrap it up then.
Wrap it up, dude.
Instantly got up. Like, damn.
Wrap it up, dude.
I wish they would have folded that nigga too. That would have been pop culture history. You got beat by the Migos, nigga.
RP takeoff.
He said,
take, bro.
"What?"
That man take off a Quavo immediately got up fixing their food.
Man, them niggas was on that tiny.
Got straight up, threw the mic down on the ground. I said,
Cause now you being funny. You trying to be funny.
We can get in. Get in.
"Wrap it up." Who is these niggas? What do you mean, who's these niggas?
The niggas you're interviewing.
right.
Or you?
Interviewing.
No fucking button. Pump it up. Like,
And we wouldn't even know that if it even wasn't on
sure.
Def Jam Vendetta. What the
know.
fuck am I knowing Pump It Up from?
right.
I'm dead. But
like,
I think of the Black Eyed Peas when I think Pump It. What are you talking about?
I'm weak.
I'm not talking about the Pump It Up, put on that Joe
Not
button.
Fergie and Will.i.am and them.
But final thoughts on marriage, anybody?
please get married, bruh, for the right reasons.
Choose wisely.
And choose wisely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
My cousins always told me that marriage is about 2 forgiving people who make mistakes. You remember that? It's not gonna be easy, but it don't always gotta be hard either.
Have boundaries.
Learn and adapt
Yes,
with who you
balance.
with too. Not ever gonna be the same person from you met. They not gonna be the wild 24-year-old you met, bro. Y'all are 40 now, bro. She's a different woman.
Old.
Expect
Fine,
different.
kinda, you feel me?
Like you're saying, it's always not going to be good times. And that's with everything. Even before y'all got married, it wasn't always good. Relationships is not always good. It's not going to be always green.
Build on
How you guys,
foundation.
how you guys work together to stay together is what's going to matter.
And everybody keeps saying communication is key. Communication is nice to have, but so is patience. Be patient.
And forgiveness
Yes.
Oh yeah, forgiveness
and grace.
Yes.
Because everybody fuck up, like you said.
Yes.
Bro,
Forgiveness and grace, because everyone's going to mess up.
as a matter of fact, watch our forgiveness episode. Learn all about it.
Forgiveness. Forgiveness.
Yeah, we talked about that. Oh, I wonder where it can be.
The pathways are crazy. How we connect the, you know what I'm saying?
You see how we be connecting the dots, bro? Everything we saying is locked in. It's a big picture. Exactly. Open your third eye and subscribe too.
Big brain.
And watch all the other episodes.
Watch all the
too.
other episodes, bro. We got more heat coming.
be dropping gems.
And let us know what you guys want to hear, your thoughts or your opinions.
Do we suck? Do we not? I think we're pretty good. I'm biased though.
What y'all think about marriage? What y'all thoughts on marriage? Are you going to get married?
Do you not want to get married?
And there's not a right or wrong answer. Unless you
Except
say some
there is
ignorant
wrong.
shit.
Sorry.
Unless you say some ignorant
You were
shit.
wrong. If you don't want to get married, it's like
There is one. I'm playing.
there is one, but no, I'm just playing. But nah, let us know if you want a part 2 to this, because there's a lot we could talk about marriage, and there's a lot that we didn't touch on talking about other stuff. So if you want a part 2, let us know. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We got a TikTok. We got a
Instagram.
IG. We got all that. It's all gonna be in the description. So read that, follow Follow the homie Keon too. He's in the descriptions every time. I do not let him slide.
You have to,
yeah, follow all of us
It's a
except Brandon because he's not
requirement,
a social media member.
Exactly.
If
y'all get his, tap him in his email. Or if it's Yahoo, Gmail.
Real nigga 22 at gmail.com.
Yahoo, you know what I'm saying? Bing, what's up?
His email is bigracksbrandon25 at gmail.com.
He said hit him up on LinkedIn.
Oh yeah, on that LinkedIn too. Make an instant connection. He'll get you locked in.
Right.
Exactly, absolutely.
Facebook Marketplace.
Share with the homie. Share
and
with
when I repost this on Instagram, for all y'all that follow me, repost it and share with your friends and family.
Right. When Brendan say, if you don't share this, you a bitch.
Nigga, all branded.
You're not really bitches, but please subscribe anyway.
All branded, nigga.
On Brendan's life, bro. You better subscribe. You going
Right. He's showing up at every door.
Nigga.
Bro, he's gonna track the IP address of every viewer and knock on your door with the gun, bro. If you don't lock in and subscribe, he's gonna get you.
That's it. And we won't stop him.
And he's the enforcer. I can't do nothing about it. Once he's in motion,
we can't stop him.
It's too late.
You already heard from the last video.
Exactly.
He's an ultimate warrior. He's an ultimate warrior.
He's like Jason, bro. When you think he's gone, he'll pop right back.
He's right back up.
Exactly.
Inescapable.
You can't kill him in a
I seen
lake.
him do it.
I watched it.
I was just thinking, damn. What if that nigga is that mad?
But on that note, y'all, we appreciate you for rocking with us. The ones that do are 76 subscribers to this date, bro. That's 76
Hold
people
it down,
we impact.
Crazy. We almost at 100. Y'all run us to 100. Run us to 100.
Bro,
We're
we
so
run us to 100.
close.
I'm going to be so happy.
So close.
I might even cry.
I might
Shed a little tear.
I think we about to hit 1,000
challenge.
too. No, it's not. I think we just hit like 500 on one. If we're not close to 500 on the video.
Yeah, shout out to the people that have been watching the shorts. 3 of our shorts are on like K+.
Them joints going stew.
subscribe,
They going stew.
But
It's the
subscribe
shorts. I was like,
anyway.
right, yeah, the
Watch
shorts got
subscribe.
over 1,000. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
but-
videos, I think we're almost at
It's busting.
500 on one.
It's busting.
Yeah, it's going crazy.
But yeah, we appreciate y'all for tuning in, and we will see you next time. Thank you, and God bless.
Yes, indeed.
All right.
Ah.